Hey yo, ladies and gentlemen, it's Bumelelo from Vukadak. I'm here to present you a wonderful strategy that I use to trade fundamental. I'm here to show you how I always flip 200 Rand to 5k for each and every event. Alright, so stick with me. So this is the fundamental strategy. I've remastered it. I've noted it down, written it, and compiled it by myself so that it can be easy to transfer the information. But before I get there, I just want to clear something. All right, okay, so most people, they trade these things, they don't even know what it is. I'd like to make an example with like NFP. Okay, most traded event. All right, what it really is NFP? Okay, it's a non-farm payroll that refers to the number of jobs in the private sector. Okay, all right, so what I like to explain it, I like to explain in a way like it's non-agricultural sectors. All right, so okay, and then what is initial jobless claim? Okay, these two are related, initial jobless claim and NFP. Jobless claim that measure how many people are out of work. All right, just stop there. People who are out of work, who are claiming to be unemployed, lost jobs and whatnot. All right, so why I'm saying these things are related, look, before the NFP release, it's always the initial jobless claim first, maybe like a day earlier or 2 days earlier. All right, so whenever you see initial jobless claim event, then you don't like trade it. All right, you're just waiting for the statistics on initial jobless claim. All right, then you look at the statistic. If the more number of people who claim to be jobless, then that means there are few or less jobs that are generated in non-farm sectors or private sectors or government agencies, whatever. Okay, so that's how simple it is. Okay, like you have to know what you have to so that you can use what you have to get what you want. Okay, stick with me now. Right, I just want to go through this document. This information that I've said is not in this document because it's not an information that you can just share with anyone. All right, so to know the interest rate cut, what is an interest rate cut? A cut in interest rates means that the FED reduces borrowing cost. All right, so what does that mean to you as a retail trader? You have to know. Okay, and then 2, an increase to the benchmark interest rate raises borrowing cost for consumers and businesses. These are the things that you need to know. The third one is, before you participate in an economic event, make sure you understand that particular event. As like I said with NFP, make sure you understand. If I want to participate in trading NFP, so I have to understand what really is NFP. Okay, what makes NFP, statistic of NFP and everything. All right, so let's start with interest rate cuts. When you see an interest rate cut, always consider to sell on the base pair or currency that you are using. All right, so sentiment confirmation, this one you find it on investing.com or you find it on your trades, whatever. But this something look like this has to give you the previous it has to give you the previous data, it has to give you the forecast data. Okay, yeah, right. So moving forward, if you can just look at this example made here, you look at, you focus more on the previous and the focus. I said this one on your first row on the right, it's previous, and then the center or the middle one is the focused. Okay, and then the last one is the results, the actual. Okay, so whenever you see like that the previous is greater or equal to the forecast, always look for a sell on the base currency. All right, you can look at this example, it's proven. All right, so whenever you see like you get an interest rate cut, because whenever you say interest cut, it's because the previous is greater or equal to the forecast. Okay, All right, so whenever you see this, make sure you on your every, maybe let's say like this one means the example of a euro. So let's say like you seen this event, oh, it's gonna be like SL, right? Because interest rates cut. All right, so and every pair that start with like euro, whether euro, CAD, euro, whatever, you sell it, and then the opposing one, like when maybe let's say it's CAD euro, then you're gonna buy it. Right, so that's how we make money. So next is the interest rate kite. Okay, whenever we're talking about interest rate kite, we're looking to buy. All right, sentiment confirmation, the previous is less than or equal to the forecast. Right, then what you do, you buy. All right, another example, same thing. Is this example they made it with JPY. So every pair is JPY USD you buy, JPY CAD you buy, whatever CAD JPY, then you sell. That's simple things. All right, so yeah, and then for this upcoming event, which is like CPI, if I'm not mistaken, on Thursday the 10th October. All right, so just run to 10 October and then just look at the step that I have. All right, on core CPI, right? Okay, let's just, yeah, on core CPI I have a previous 0.3% and the forecast is 0.2%. What does that mean? Interest rate cuts. Okay, and then you go to CPI monthly, have 0.2 on the previous, and then we have 0.1 on the forecast. What does that tell us? It tells us that's the interest rate cut. So it's another confirmation. All right, and then we look at the CPI yearly, it's 2.5, previous forecast 2.3, interest rate cut. Okay, in short, jobless claim, it's a K event. We won't focus much on it because they don't give much impact. K events, they have like small or none impact. All right, so now we know the direction for the CPI. So make sure you also confirms with your sentiments this side on my FX book. You confirm with it also. Yeah, if you understand it, but it's a story for another day. For this information and more, you can always reach us on our hotline lines. We'll always be there to assist you. Danko.